Hi Gemini, this is Eileen with your October 2019 Psychic Tarot card reading. And you're starting the month of October with the Ace of Swords card. Now, the Ace of Swords, this is talking about having that good mental clarity that you would want for dealing with people and different situations. And the Swords cards, these do relate to Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So this is one of your cards anyway. And the air signs typically do have pretty good mental clarity, good focus, very sharp. But the Ace of Swords is making it extra sharp and focused for you in the month of October. So if you've had some dealings with people, whether in personal relationships, business relationships, that things seem a little foggy, like you're not getting all the information, or there's some kind of mystery where people don't seem to be telling you all the information or filling you in, and you've been wondering what's going on, this Ace of Swords energy is going to cut through the fog to help you to see things clearly, whether it's people you're dealing with or some other financial situation or whatever it is, or maybe just trying to make up your mind about something, make a decision. It should be a lot easier for you to have good, sharp mental clarity. So this is a great card to have starting out the month. And then, now this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances, and I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. Now, the next card you have is the Eight of Pentacles. Nice money card. You got some good money cards here. You got the Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So things overall look pretty good here for you in October. Eight of Pentacles, so showing that you are really, again, sharply focused on what you're doing with regard to making money. Your career, or maybe school. You might be taking classes to prepare for a particular career or type of work. You might be getting some additional certification that's going to help you make more money, or you're just starting out in a job fairly recently. You might even be doing something on your own with your own business and just really honing your skills and focusing, because I'm getting this attention to detail where whatever you're learning or working on or doing, you're giving it, you're very clear. You've got great mental clarity, which is, again, that Ace of Swords being alongside of this. That even helps sharpen this and makes this card all the more positive as far as I'm concerned, because you're having that good mental clarity to see things clearly, to focus on fine details. That's what I'm getting for some Geminis, that you're able to really focus in on the finer details of whether it's something you're studying, learning, where you learn it really well, or a type of work you're doing where you're really good at whatever you're doing, whether you're just learning about it or whether you're already engaged in this business activity, or it could even be some creative endeavors you're doing. For some of you, I am feeling for some Geminis that there's a lot of creativity going on with you, and you are even working on something. This could even be in your private time where you're making something or painting something or doing something creative, and you're really, really good at it, because it's like you identify with this. It's like you're putting your heart and soul into this activity, and you're taking such pride in your work, in your, whether it's something creative you're doing or just some work or studying. It's like nobody's going to be able to show you up. It's like you're doing, not that you're even worried about that. It's more of your own pride you're taking in a job well done. That's what I'm getting. And whatever it is, your money is going to increase. This is really going to help you financially as time goes by. But I just feel like you're identifying with what you're doing. And I always advise everybody to learn about the law of attraction, because if you feel like you're not in this position and you're having a really hard time, the more you identify with prospering and doing well and focus on it and make it your intention, you attract those kind of conditions into your life. The more you feel that way, you got to feel prosperous and feel like you're moving forward, and it helps to bring about those conditions. Next card you have is the Seven of Cups. And the cups do relate to the water signs, such as Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but also they relate to feelings and emotions and love and romance. And so for some Geminis, you might be doing a little daydreaming, a little dreamy, because the Seven of Cups is about being kind of dreamy and not really looking at reality or looking at things as they really are. And so what might be going on for some Geminis, you might be looking at different people that you could be interested in romantically, and kind of thinking, well, that person's kind of nice looking or seems nice. And then there's that person over there. So you might be kind of, the advice of the card is be as realistic as you can, because you don't want to, again, not see things clearly. Luckily, you do have that Ace of Swords energy in October to help you to see things clearly. But it's almost like you're purposely not wanting to see all the details right now, almost like you're enjoying your dreamy state of mind. That's what I'm getting here. You might be in a romantic frame of mind part of the time in October if you're kind of exploring your options with regard to maybe some new romance with someone, and maybe looking at different people who are available or might be available or whatever, and kind of you might tend to assign better traits to some people than what they really possess. So you got to be careful about that. I am feeling, though, for some Geminis, you are going to have some nice, enjoyable, romantic times in the month of October. So it does feel like some of you are just going to be enjoying romance. It might be with someone kind of new, because it feels almost like, if it's not new, there's just something nice going on. So maybe for someone or some of you, maybe there's someone you've been dating and things seem to be getting a little more committed, a little more love, and talking about being in love or something like that. I'm getting that for someone, or maybe a few of you. And then I'm feeling for others that you're going to be maybe celebrating a little bit in the month of October about romance, celebrating with maybe just having some good times with someone you're dating, and just being kind of in a celebratory mood and enjoying yourself. So I am getting different little nice scenarios for some Geminis, but overall the advice of the card is try to be realistic, with whatever you're dealing with. And even if it's something business, relating to business, but typically the cups do relate to romance and that sort of thing. But so it's good to be a little dreamy, but you want to be as realistic as possible too. Next card you have is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is nice because the Queen of Pentacles is someone who has worked very hard, achieved a certain amount of success. Typically, the Pentacles relate to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So for some Geminis, this could be someone around you in the month of October. This might be a relative, or it could be, maybe someone you're close to, or it could also be someone at work, like a manager or owner of a business where you work. I am feeling you can really benefit from this person if this is someone around you. Even if it's a close relative, I'm feeling like you can benefit from this Queen of Pentacles. She has achieved a certain amount of success, prosperity. She works very hard, though. It's not like anything's just been dropped into her lap. She really does work hard. But I feel like if this is like your manager at work or an owner that you're working for, and you're wanting to get promoted, or you're kind of wanting to move up, you're working hard and hoping to get some positive feedback because you want to move up in the company. This Queen of Pentacles as a person can definitely benefit you. That's what I'm getting. She's very fair-minded. She appreciates a good work ethic in others because she's a very hard-working person and very steady, very consistent. And so she appreciates it when she sees those traits in others. And you can definitely benefit from her. She might actually grant you that promotion or raise or whatever it is you're hoping for, that you're working hard to get, because I feel like she does pay attention and wants to reward those who deserve the rewards. That's what I feel like. And also it could be someone, maybe if you're even applying for a car loan or something like that, or a house mortgage or whatever, and this person's making the decision. If they feel everything makes sense, then it'll be a yes. But they're very fair-minded about everything. They're not going to give something away to anyone. Now, this could also be you in the place of the Queen of Pentacles in the month of October, where you're working hard. You've achieved a certain amount of success and prosperity, and you're enjoying the benefits of that. You're enjoying the fruits of your labor. You're living a fairly good life. You're living comfortably. You're enjoying your home environment. You've got your home fixed in such a way or decorated in such a way that you can enjoy yourself and enjoy your little luxuries or big luxuries, whatever it is you get to enjoy. And you know you have a lot to be grateful for, but at the same time, you know you've worked for everything and you're continuing to stay busy and work. That's what I'm getting. But this is your way of life anyway. If this is you embodying the feelings and emotions of the Queen of Pentacles in the month of October. And let me see what else I'm getting. If this is you embodying the feelings and emotions of the Queen of Pentacles, I'm feeling for someone pregnancy. I'm feeling for someone else, because I'm getting different scenarios for different people. Some kind of committed, strong, solid, committed love relationship. Maybe of a marriage or something, some kind of committed, solid relationship going on in October for you. But I mean, you whatever's going on, you're always very conscious of your responsibilities and your work. It's like you don't tend to rest a lot. I mean, you rest here and there, but you're a very hardworking person. Next card you have is the Queen of Swords. And the swords, again, this is one of your cards, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and air signs, Queen of Swords. Again, now the Queen of Swords is a very hardworking person. So for a number of Geminis in October, the Queen of Swords, again, she has also achieved a certain amount of success. She's very hardworking. However, she can be very sharp-tongued at times. She can be very critical of others and be very impatient and very vocal about it. Like if she disapproves of something or feels like someone's not holding up their end of things or doing their share of the work, she can be very strong, like really criticize someone. And so if this is you, you might be feeling like, hey, I've been working really hard and the people around me are just not doing their share and I'm getting a little tired of this. So that could be you in the place of the Queen of Swords in the month of October. However, on the other hand, it could be someone in your workplace in the way of a manager or an owner of a business who is that type of person. I don't feel like if this is somebody around you at work, like a manager or owner or whatever, I don't feel like they're out to get you at all. I really don't get that, but I do feel this person is, overall, whoever I'm tuning in for, I feel like they're pleased with your work, okay? But this person does have that kind of temperament and you're aware of it, and a lot of people are. So I feel like a lot of people have received criticism from this person. It's like she holds the bar real high for herself, but she also holds the bar real high for others as well, and doesn't tend to be real flexible a lot of times. But I feel like if this is someone in your workplace, this is not the best person to get a raise or a promotion from, or applying for that car loan or mortgage with, or whatever. I just feel like you're not going to benefit that much from her as you would the Queen of Pentacles, but I don't feel she's out to get you at the same time. I'll put it that way. Okay. So next card you have is the Devil card, and that's a major arcana card. The Devil, you got a few major arcana cards here, actually. And the Devil card, now, when I see this Devil, I really, to me, a lot of times I get relationship matters and someone who's not being very honest or who might have bad habits, that type of thing. Now, for some Gemini, you might be embodying some of the emotions or traits of the Devil, but not... I mean, the Devil represents a number of different traits. Some of them can be just negative thinking or being selfish or just looking out for yourself or whatever, or some other entrapments that are not really on a spiritual level, or bad habits, drinking or drugs or who knows what. But I'm getting more than that. I'm getting relationship issues for some of you with this devil character. And I feel like that's what I'm tuning into for some Geminis, that this is someone around you that you're either, there's a flirtation going on, or you're currently seeing this person, or you were seeing them and you kind of moved away from them a little bit, because I'm getting different scenarios for different people. But this person can come across real sincere and very intense and acting like they only want you and all that, but that's how they do to get their way. They're not very honest. This is the way this person has lived for a long time. They might have some bad habits of drinking or drugs or whatever, but I'm getting dishonesty. I'm getting a lot of dishonesty where this person is the type to cheat, you know, where they might be real intense and looking you in the eye and acting like you're the only one they want to be with, even acting a little territorial and possessive. That's what I'm getting, like you are going to belong to them, or else they're already acting like you belong to them. But at the same time, so it can be kind of flattering where you might melt in front of this person a little bit because they might have a certain amount of charisma of some sort, almost like a hypnotic energy around you that you just have a hard time saying no to. And I feel like this is more than one person I'm tuning in for. I feel like it's a few Geminis in October that you're kind of weak against this person. It's almost like you don't really have a lot of willpower like you should. And the person might be good looking or sexy or whatever, but it's this intensity they have and the way they come across so sincere when they're looking at you and saying these things. And at the same time, they act a little jealous or possessive or territorial of you, which you might find a little flattering. And it might make you feel like this person, maybe they really care about you and they really just want to be with you. But I feel like it's a facade that they put up to have their way with whoever it is. It's more of a conquest for them. It's more of them getting their way. This person's very self-centered and selfish. And as soon as they have their way with you and make that conquest, they will turn their back and be doing the same thing with somebody else. And then they can come back and still be seeing you and act like you shouldn't be seeing anyone but them because they're supposedly just seeing you when they're really not. So if you recognize this devil energy, and I'm feeling some of you will when you hear this video, there's nothing to be gained from this person. The devil's not going to change. The devil's going to stay the devil. So, you know, you're just going to get burned sooner or later. So not the ideal person to be involved with at all. Next card you have is the High Priestess. This is another major arcana destiny card. High Priestess is talking about things going on under the surface in the month of October. Some of these things happening under the surface that you don't know about yet could benefit you. For some Geminis, this might be a relationship matter not relating to the devil in the case I'm tuning in for right now. This is more of a separate thing with somebody else. That this could be someone that you've just become acquainted with, who is very interested in getting to know you better. That's what I'm tuning in for somebody. It might be a few of you. It might be one. I don't know. But this person they're familiar with you. They may have already met you and spoken to you, or they're observing you. Maybe they work around you, or they see you where maybe they're friends with some of your friends or something like that, where you're kind of traveling in the same circles. They're somewhere circulating around you, you know, so you're crossing paths with this person. And they're coming towards you. That's the image I'm getting, because they really are drawn to you. And I feel like this is a pretty nice, decent, on the up and up kind of person. Confident. I feel like it's a nice looking person too that I'm tuning in for, that they're noticing you, they're attracted to you, and they're kind of making their way to you to get to know you better. That's what I'm getting here. And this person has sincere interest. I feel like there's going to be a lot of compatibility between you and this person. Right now, you're not aware of them. You may have met them, or maybe you've seen them out the corner of your eye when you've been out with your friends, and maybe this person's out with their friends, or maybe they know your friends. It's something like that. Could possibly be work related too. I'm not sure. Almost feels more like social somehow when you're out somewhere. But this would be a good potential romantic partner for you. I feel like there's going to be a lot of mutual attraction, a lot of compatibility, a lot of similarities you're going to find, maybe in backgrounds or experiences or the way you grew up or something like that. I feel like there's going to be a lot of similarities, even though everybody's got their own individual traits and all that. But it's a very compatible situation. So for me, that's what I'm getting for someone, maybe one or more people, that this is taking place and you're not totally aware of it yet because it's under the surface, and this will benefit you. And now there could be other things for other people too that are under the surface that are business matters. I feel like for some Geminis in the month of October, there's something similar going on under the surface that's going to benefit you in your job, that people are recognizing you and talking about you behind the scenes, and that you've been doing good quality work, and that they want to elevate you somehow. They want to reward you. They, whatever it is, they're admiring your work. They're admiring what you're about. Okay, they look at you as a good person to be working for the company, and I mean, they have a very positive image of you, of everything they know about you. Feel like you're very consistent and steady, and they're intelligent. They just like what they're seeing in you and your work. And so that's going to benefit you. Also, they might be considering you for some kind of promotion, like supervisor, manager type thing, something. They're just seeing you as the type that's going to rise up in the company. So that's for, I'm tuning in for somebody, or maybe a few somebodies in the workplace. So different scenarios for different people. But overall, also High Priestess energy, that should help your intuition too in the month of October. So listen to your intuition about people and circumstances going on. Another major arcana card, the Tower card. And this is about something that has not been built on solid ground, tumbling down in the month of October. Now, for some Geminis, I feel like this is some kind of a job situation that was not meant to be, and you've been uncomfortable, you've been struggling with this, or trying to figure out what to do, you haven't been happy, or there's been probably, what I'm getting are issues in the workplace with people that are being kind of a little bit explosive or something, and their temperaments could be supervisor or manager, or I don't know, maybe some other co-workers, something kind of explosive going on in the way of temperaments, people's personalities. And you were kind of just trying to stay on the perimeter of the situation and not get too directly involved, but you've been working around people that have volatile temperaments, and somehow it ends up affecting you in a negative way. And you weren't really feeling that secure there anyway. And sometimes when we have these tower moments in our life, it's the universe saying, hey, you're not supposed to be here anyway. It's time to make a fresh new start. And that's what this is about, a new beginning built on solid ground. And for some Geminis, this could even be a living arrangement where you're not in a good situation. You shouldn't be there anyway. It's kind of like you felt uncomfortable or self-conscious, almost like you know you shouldn't be there somehow. But and you were making plans to maybe make some other arrangements, and then something might happen. It could be like an argument or somebody insulting you or something. I'm getting that for somebody. And it just makes it where there's not much choice but to make changes maybe quicker than you had planned. And then for some Geminis, this could have to do with a romantic relationship where somebody gets really upset at the other person and mad at them. I'm getting something in a personal romantic relationship where, all right, it's like one person gets really mad at you. That's what I feel like. And they're accusing you of something, like cheating on them or not showing up when you were supposed to show up, or something where you're not following through. They're really mad. This person's got a temper. And they're just it's going to be some big argument, and it might break up the relationship. Because I'm feeling this person has a volatile personality, so you know who you are, whatever that's about. That's somebody, maybe more than one, but specifically at least for one person. But I mean, the message of the card, whatever it wasn't built on solid ground. You're not supposed to be in that situation anyway. The universe is squeezing you out. It's time for a fresh new beginning. on solid ground and for a better life, whether it's a relationship, job, living arrangement, whatever. There's something better that you're supposed to be working towards, and that's why you're being squeezed out. That's why something's crumbling. And this is a great card to follow this, the Nine of Pentacles, money, prosperity, abundance, a happy home, a prosperous home. I love this card. This is a wonderful card to have, especially following some kind of traumatizing situation that might be upsetting or stressful or something. And again, this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not, okay? And so I hope for many, many Geminis that you have this Nine of Pentacles by the end of October, because this is spelling much, much prosperity and abundance and happiness in your home, that you've got your home. And look, this is right under the Queen of Pentacles, and I was kind of talking about the prosperity and having your home and your life the way you want it. This one kind of being paired with that, it's kind of like it's reinforcing this is what I'm getting here. And so with the Nine of Pentacles right under the Queen of Pentacles, you're going to really be enjoying your prosperity, enjoying the fruits of your labor. You've been working and at the same time really making your home in the way that you want it to be, decorating your home or having clothing that you enjoy wearing, and just enjoying whatever little luxuries or big luxuries that you get to enjoy, and being grateful and having just a real positive attitude of gratitude about all the good you have. And by having that good positive attitude, you're attracting more prosperity and more abundance into your life. And again, if this is not you, in October, really learn about the law of attraction and feeling the prosperity and being grateful for every little success, every good thing you have in your life. Because the more you're grateful for all the good, the more the universe brings you more good. When you're worried or fearful or upset or mad, the universe brings you more things to be worried and fearful and upset and mad about. So you want to focus on the positive that you have in your life while constructively working on the negative things going on to eliminate them. But focus on all the good every day and be grateful for everything good that's coming your way. And the universe will match it with more to be grateful for. And that's what's going on here for a lot of Geminis by the end of October. So this is personal and financial happiness and prosperity, a happy home life, just really being getting to enjoy the fruits of your labor. So really good energy there. And then the last card that is you have is the Justice card. Now this is another major arcana, destiny card, and see the scales of justice balancing everything. So if you have had some bad times where maybe you've been cheated in some way or had the rug pulled out from under you and have had a lot of challenging, difficult situations in your life, the universe wants to balance things out for you and make things right. So, you may not, if someone stole something from you, you may not get what was stolen back from that person, but the universe is going to deliver something else to you to take its place. And it might be something even better. In one way or another, things will be made right for you. Things will be balanced. Now, this can also refer to some kind of a legal matter for some Geminis. If you've been living a good life and doing the best you can, and things just haven't worked out, the Justice card is saying there's going to be justice for you. Things will be made right for you and fair. So in some legal matter, you could come out benefiting with this Justice card. So there's a lot of strong, positive energy with the Justice card, but it's all about fairness, being fair and balanced. That's why it's important that you're living the good life and doing the best and being as honest as you can be, so that you're putting good things out into the universe so that the universe brings good things back to you. So a lot of times you're putting a lot of good out and doing the best you can, and still you get the rug pulled out from under you, or people mistreat you or cheat you or something. That's where the Justice card is saying that you're going to be made whole again. Things are going to be made right for you. And those people who cheated you or caused you harm in some way, they will get what they get in return because they're putting out bad things. So they'll get something bad back. You may never know about it. You know, it might be far and removed from you. The important thing is the universe is balancing things out for you. So that's a great card to end on, especially with that Pentacles. You know, you've got some good cards here. Couple of negative cards to deal with, but that's life. That's the world we live in. Okay, now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, and what I want to do now is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. Be sure and check your rising and moon signs also, because there may be some kind of messages or insights in those videos that resonate with you as well. And also, if you're born on the cusp of another sign, you can also check that other sign that you're born on the cusp of too and see if anything resonates. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, so Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Gemini for the month of October? Gemini, what's the message for Gemini for October? I'm going to give it another shuffle, fan these out, and we'll see what your message is from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. Okay, what's the message for Gemini? Oh, I like this. Okay, this says soulmate relationship. New romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. Great message. See the two dolphins intertwined. Soulmate relationship. New romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. Oh, that's a great message. Okay, and then next I'm going to pick one card from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Long. Okay, what's the message for Gemini for the month of October? Gemini. What's the message for Gemini for October? Okay, I'll give it another couple of shuffles and fan these out. Okay, let me fan these out. And what's the message for Gemini? Okay. This one says, be gentle with yourself. This is number 33, so I can look this up in the booklet also. Try to show you the beautiful imagery in these cards. They're filled with so much beautiful detail, so much beautiful artwork. I just love them. Lots of nature images. Let me look this one up. That's number 33. Okay, let's see. Okay, number 33. Almost there. Okay, be gentle with yourself. A time of new birth and energy is upon you. Draw on the lessons you have learned to assist you in moving forward. Notice how you have grown and changed as a result of everything that has transpired. Gather information as you go and be ready for new adventure. All signs are positive for successful outcomes at this time. I love that. All signs are positive for successful outcomes at this time. Great message there. Okay, last but not least, I'll pick one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, angels, what is your message for Gemini for the month of October? What's your message for Gemini for October? Gemini. What's the message for Gemini for the month of October? Okay, I'll give it one more shuffle and fan these out. Okay, let's see. Okay, this says Angel Seraphina. I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. Oh, that sounds nice. That's a wonderful message. Angel Seraphina. I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Well, that's a nice message to end on. Okay, Gemini. Well, I hope you enjoyed your video for your reading for October. Be sure and check your rising and moon sign videos in case something resonates with you with those. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. So have a wonderful October. Happy Halloween if you celebrate Halloween. And thank you for watching my video.